Psych!
Hello friends, my name is Type 1, and I'd like to welcome you to our Let's Play of Dark Souls 2, which is quite possibly the loudest video game to have ever been made. Alright, let's get that fixed. So, Dark Souls 2, we've just come off Dark Souls 1, a pretty solid game, one of my all-time favorites. We're on to Dark Souls 2, which, by standard definition, could be described as controversial at best. Now, I like Dark Souls 2 for the most part. I don't think it's a particularly great Souls game, but just as, like, a fantasy RPG type game, it's alright. It gets the job done. There's gonna be a lot of frustration in this series, I can tell you that much, because there's a lot of jank in this game, unfortunately. As such, you can already see by my escapades with the tutorial area, I have been reduced into a handsome gray zombie man, so that's just wonderful. But you'll get to see the full extent of my handsome character later. We are currently playing the class with the highest dex, because I like to do dex builds in Dark Souls 2. There's a lot of good weapons for it, and in particular, my favorite way of dealing with this game is the all-time classic cheese strat of Lightning Rapier. Like, it does not get better than the Lightning Sword, you know? You just poke them to death. It's a solid method. And also, like, the really big katana, I can't ever remember what it's called. You get it from the bird, like, midway through the base game. I love that sword to death. It's one of my favorites. Like, in the entire franchise. Like, I love using that sword. Let's talk to our lovely fire... what do you call these ladies? Fire maidens? I am the next monarch. I am a butterfly. Oh, some juice. Alright, so now that we've unlocked leveling up, we are not going to leave this area just yet, as we can get more Estus before we head out. And that is definitely something I want. Let's see here. I believe this was one of them. Freaking weird hitboxes. Oh no, it's a life gem. I mean, life gems are also really valuable. In some cases, better than Estus. This. Hasha. I'm trying to remember. I think we need the key to get the third Estus that's in this area. Let's see, this just got our buddy in here, right? Yeah, what's up, dude? Do you have anything on your second floor? I don't remember. Ah, fast ladder climbing. Now there's a mechanic that deserves to come back in whatever future Souls entry they do. Or Souls-like, or whatever you want to call it, you know? It's like, technically, you know, Dark Souls is over, but, like, let's be so for real, Elden Ring is literally just Dark Souls 4. Like, even the story supports it as much, so I don't really want to hear otherwise. Okay, we can't do upgrades yet until we find our stupid blacksmith here. I think we have to buy it. But that dude's a butthole. I do not care for this blacksmith. I like the crazy, like, Scottish one. I forgot, Dark Souls 1 is the only one that lets you level up at the bonfire. I'm so not used to that. So you're just not like... Yes, it is. Are you done with your stupid dialogue? My lord, lady. Like, I do not care about the plot of this game. I'm trying to cook and you won't let me. Okay, and unfortunately... Well, firstly, we don't even have enough souls to do any leveling. Do not speak to me. Will this give us 400 souls? Nope. Okay, so... Let's see, Estus first, Life Gem second. Yeah, unfortunately, as far as this game is concerned... we don't get to level up anything except a good old-fashioned adaptability. Everyone's favorite stat, adaptability. We gotta level that up first. I refuse... Oops, we're not going there. Yeah, I refuse to play this game with anything less than, like, Dark Souls 1 levels of iframes. Apparently, I am dumb. It's been it's been forever since I've replayed this game. I'm pretty sure I've replayed Dark Souls, not including, like, the videos. I'm pretty sure I've replayed that more recently than I've replayed this. So, like, out of spite, I went and did every boss in this game, and I mean every single one, including all the DLC ones and all the garbage, just to say I could do it, just to say I had done it. It was not fun, and I have not touched this game since, because I've not had reason to. Despite my enjoyment of it, it is still probably my least favorite Souls game. I've never actually gotten that far in Demon Souls, so that title could be claimed. I kind of doubt it, but you know, I'm not gonna steal the chance. But yeah, this is definitely the one I come back to least. Oh, human effigy, that's useful. Which is saying a decent amount, because like honestly, up until relatively recently, I was also not a huge Dark Souls 3 fan. Entirely different reasons than Dark Souls 2, but nonetheless. Alright, we got ourselves a hollow soldier. We also have, like, no stamina, so that's going to be fun until we get our adaptability going. Thankfully, things in this area are pretty weak, pretty predictable, and our sword does decent damage, so I won't try too hard just yet. I'm also not going to worry about leveling up just yet. Okay, so I'm looking at a calculator. Just trying to figure out how much we have to level up this dumb stat anyways. Okay, so it looks like to match Dark Souls 1, we need at least 16 levels. I will say, plus side to this game, you can level up really fast. So, like, we'll have that going for us at the very least. Hello, victims. You know. I think if this game had come out before Dark Souls 1, it would have been received a lot better, to be honest with you. Because, like, even with Dark Souls 1's many flaws, it just... I don't know, dude. This game just does not feel nearly as good to play to me. I like some of the aspects. Like, the combat feels better. I love how swinging this sword feels. It's very solid. But I don't know. The movement feels a little weird comparatively. Like, I don't know. Because Dark Souls 3 feels like an evolution from what Dark Souls 1 was. This one feels like a weird, like, sidestep. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It just makes the game different. So, like, I totally get why people don't like it. Aside from, like jank in the game just feels different. Like, I tell you, every time, like, whenever people play Dark Souls or even something like Monster Hunter, like, you know, people talk about not getting it and it has to click with you kind of thing. Because these games operate differently than your average RPG fare. And, like, every time I come back to Dark Souls 2, I feel like I'm experiencing that again for the first time. It's so insane to me. I don't want that to come off as a negative review of this game, because, again, I don't hate this game. Unlike a lot of people who are, you know, extremely diehard Souls fans, you know, you gotta have one opinion or the other. You can't like both, but I do actually like this game. I just have a lot of issues with this game at the same time as enjoying it. Get down. Get down. Hey. Oh, okay, he won? Whatever, dude. Still gonna lose at life, buddy. I am gonna use one of our life gems just because there are even more enemies up ahead. Oh, I thought I got all y'all. Well, get out of here then. But yeah, this carved sword or whatever it's called, this is not my preferred weapon in this game. As much as I like how it feels, this ain't mine. This is not mine. Though I will say, I will reiterate, it is, like, for a starting weapon, this thing is pretty solid. Okay. Fascinating hitbox moment. Yeah, just like utterly fascinating moment there. Please stop shooting at me, dude. Quite frankly, just deeply inappropriate workplace behavior. Stop. I do like that the life gems just allow you to walk and heal. Like, that's pretty sick. You see this crap? I can't even touch that guy. He's from later in the level, and he's shooting arrows at me, dude. This game is crazy. Buckler, I mean, I will take a shield. I probably won't get much use out of it, but I'll take it. Yeah, parrying in this game also feels weird. I mean, I'm not much of a parrier to begin with, but it feels weird in this game. Is it Turtle Knight? No, it's just... Okay, you know what? I'm just not even gonna risk it. Like, I don't even want to risk it. Witching Urn, that was not worth my time. Fire Bombs, probably also not worth my time. You know what? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this back out. That feels a little better. I mean, that is the starting, like, weapon set slash move set for this class, so... I mean, I suppose if I played it as intended, you know... Okay, we'll go ahead and sit down here. No, we're not teleporting anywhere. You. Yeah, I know you're, like, deranged. I don't want what you're selling, except for I want this. Do you have anything cheap I can sell you? Give me these. Okay, I think we talked to her a bunch as well. Okay, sick. So she will go to Majula now, and with her being in Majula, we can buy basically infinite life stones. So that's pretty hype, actually. Okay, love to see it. I mean, actually, given how dark it is in here, I don't even know if y'all can see it. This is quite obnoxious. Yeah, I don't know. This just feels better to me. I don't like, you know, dual wielding in this game. Or, like, any of the Souls games. Okay, okay, so we spent all of our money that we needed to with Crazy Lady. And now we're gonna use these, and that's not enough souls to level up. Very cool. Alright, well, when in doubt, you know, do the level. Here comes this dork. Get out of my face. I neither like nor respect you. Oh, and just for full transparency's sake, let's see. May have seen it in my inventory already, but we did take the Seed of Giants as our starting gift, just because that'll help us later. Since this is, once again, it's going to be a all-boss run, so this will just save us a little bit of time. Oh, yeah, our encounter with, like, our first encounter with, like, the worst type of enemy. I hate these things.
Home run!
Yeah, you want a real complaint about Dark Souls 2? These things exist. There you go. That's my Dark Souls 2 take. I hate Turtle Knights with a passion. They are unfun enemies. Okay. So fun thing about this game is, yeah, Pursuer, the second boss. He's just here, and you could beat him now. However, I lack a little thing called confidence. Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. We're not going to be playing your games today, I don't think, sir. You can go ahead and fly away on your little bird or whatever it is you do. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll go get those goodies. I'll fight you later. Bye. Yeah, go into your freaking Thanos portal, dude. Yeah, so, like, theoretically, conceptually even, very cool that you can just, like, beat the second boss of the game turbo early if you're good enough. And honestly, I think I could pull it off if I had more than one try here, but it scares me. The idea scares me, and I don't want any part of it. I'd rather fight that boss when I'm ready than, you know, like right now when I'm still just a squishy meat bag. Okay, so let's take a smidge of finagling. By finagling, I mean breaking every single barrel in existence. Get away from me. I will say, I am quite... skilled isn't quite the right word. Experienced. Quite experienced in this first area. I know quite a bit about it. I get around it pretty decently, all things considered. Please no ironic humor. Okay, thank goodness. I was afraid that boulder would spawn and crush me instantly. Hey, dude, you want to give me your whole entire home? Yeah, dude, I'm super into maps and stuff. I would love to have my whole entire house, like, just be... map house. Like, you think you could hook me up? Well, what's the deal, buddy? Yeah. Excellent. My goat. I will say, I love the atmosphere of this game. Like, me personally, I was not a PlayStation kid, or Xbox kid for that matter. I grew up, like, strictly on Nintendo stuff till I was, like, 15. But this game, like, the way the game looks and feels makes me think of things like, those early 2000s platformers. Now, whether or not that's, like, an apt, like what you would call an apt description or not. I don't know for sure, but it gives me that vibe of like, you know, those crusty looking like, you know, 2000s 90s games, you know, like not in a bad way at all, not in a bad way. I love the aesthetic. This game feels a lot like that, like Fable. It feels kind of like Fable to me, how Fable's atmosphere feels. Which, I mean, again, that's another game I have not played a lot. Maybe I'll play it on the channel one day, just like play through them, because I have all of them on Steam. So, but yeah, this game feels a lot like that to me. Not, you know, obviously not like play style wise or nothing, but oh, this guy's alive. Okay, thank goodness we found this repair powder. Because apparently our good old scimitar buddy here has no durability. Are you almost something funny? This is the strongest NPC in the world. He dodged all those bullets. Or bolts. Ah! This game also conceptually feels like Scooby-Doo to me. Just the way you could just run from enemies and they'll just be chasing after you real goofy style. It's some big Scooby-Doo energy to my brain. Okay, well, that sucks, like, a decent amount, but at least we can go straight there instead of having to loop around to get the house key again, so, like, that's something. But yeah, no, I love this game's aesthetics. Like, honestly, dude, like, the color palette and feel of this game, like, this might be a bit of a hot take, but it's, like, my favorite in the series. I love how this game looks and feels. Just, like, the colors are, like, saturated, but also kind of dull at the same time. It's a very interesting feel. I don't know quite how to describe it, but I love how it looks. I don't know if Turtle Knights are a race, but if they are, you're about to see me get, like, mad racist, brother. Like, untold levels of just malice about to exude out of me. I love being stuck in animations. I'm not getting my souls back, am I? Tired boss. There's nothing in this world worse than a Turtle Knight. Nothing. They are the worst enemy in this entire game. I don't care how angry I get at anything else in this entire game. They are the bottom of the bin. For any Souls game, any FromSoft property, there's nothing I hate more. Truly. Fill the level with mimics, for all I care, dude. Mimic Town. Make it freaking Mimic Town. I don't care. Poison level. All the enemies are mimics. I would take that over having to deal with another freaking Turtle Knight. They're just so obnoxious. And not even in, like, a fun way. Like, they don't even provide a fun challenge. Because this game is stupid. Locks you into animations, and then you're just stuck. You're just stuck while he freaking revs up the single greatest grand slam you've seen since Babe Ruth was in baseball. You see this crap, dude? Like, come on. Oh, there we go. Sucks that we just lost like 2,000 souls. That would have been like 2 or 3 levels probably, but whatever, I guess. It's fine. I'm not upset about it. Not at all. Oh, hey, that guy didn't survive that time. Lift. All good? Yeah! There we go. That's how it's done. This is the door you can knock on. Ha ha. Wait over here. Who is it? It's your uncle. Look, everybody, it's what was your name? Pate? Yeah, it's Patches. Except he changed his name in this game, because he's a butthole. Oh! Lads! Stop. How many of you are there? Ah! Not again, dude. I cannot wait to use, like, literally any other weapon that I actually want. Yeah, oh. Is that all you give me for doing all that? Well, that's, terrible news, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, stop it. You're really annoying. And trust me, as someone whose, like, secondary profession is being really annoying, I know. And you are. And now we go up here, and we're going to, commit crimes against hollow kind, because this fella who's throwing bombs at me is about to get brained. Let's see if we can make this jump. You can't make that jump. Hurrah! Mail breaker. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to say no to mail breaker. It's free, and that is my favorite price of item. Okay, so this leads up to the knight, the pursuer. I don't want to deal with the pursuer. He scares me. I mean, I'm curious. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Are you serious? They ran all the way out here just to attack the tree? Oh, that's so funny. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. That was really funny. Because he's just booking it out there to beat the crap out of the foliage. Like, yeah, I know, like, they're trapped in their wartime dreams of it being a giant or whatever, but, like, bro, I don't care. It's funny. They're goofy. No! I've got to get out of here. Okay. We are now going to go back to the lovely Majula. We're going to go there to get some perks and some upgrades. We love upgrades in this house. There's never been better upgrades to have ever been upgraded. Okay, that puts our agility at 80. 88, that's so cool. Yeah, we just need to get to 96. Yeah, 96, and that gets us to Dark Souls 1 frames. What level is our agility even at right now? Or adaptability? 9, that's it? Okay. Oh, we still got a little bit of... we got a little bit of time before that's concerned. Wait, what's that put us up to? 89! Yeah, this is painful, actually. Okay, let's go let freaking Dingus into his shop. Lenegrass, that's your name. No, I can get to work. Shut up, dude. Since I don't know when we'll be getting the rapier, I will at least upgrade our axe here. So we're going to be using this from now on, at least until we, you know. Yeah, we'll take this for right now, just because it's extra damage. Like, I know technically speaking it's a strength weapon, but, like, dude, and that curvy sword just ain't cutting it. That is not my playstyle. Hello, kitty. I like that the cats in these games just be chatting. I smell wonderful. That's nice to know. I love smelling good. Yeah! Alright, now we get to go and explore some more. And then we're going to do our first boss. And I think life will just be peachy keen. Alright, you all want some character lore here? This is our handsome young man. Let's get a good view. Yeah, look at him. He's got a cool dragon brand on his cheek there. So we get a good look at that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty sick. His name is Django. He's kind of got yellowish skin because he has jaundice. His kidneys aren't doing so well. But the rest of him is. The rest of him's doing pretty alright, but we gotta break the spell of alcoholism, dude. The curse of alcoholism. That's your character lore. Life Jim? I don't know who Jim is, but I appreciate him giving me all this life, dude. Pretty sick of him. Maybe it's the epic funny man Jim Halper from hit comedy TV show The Office, featuring Steve Carell. And a guy who plays Dwight that was in some very particular acting roles after The Office ended, but, like, good on him for still, you know, getting that bag. Why was he in the Meg? Okay, we are... Hopefully we don't trigger him. I just want to come up here, get this item, and get the heck out. Dun 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 dun. Take a look at that. Free swells. And now I have absolutely no interest. I will not be dealing with Turtle Knights if I absolutely do not have to. And I would easily, flawlessly, effortlessly out-debate you in the topic of not having to fight the one over there. Hey! Forgot there was another one. What an unpleasant surprise. Imagine stepping on that and then hopping off just to see what happens, you know, and then you get hit with a freaking Turtle Knight to the face, dude. Like, come on. Alright, let's get in here and try not to make a fool of ourselves. Hello, last giant. An ironic name, given it's the first giant we ever fight in the series, but, you know. Okay, dude, preempting my attacks? When did you get smart? When did that happen? Okay. Starting to see why I have issues with this game. My body! But they did two start! I'll be quite honest with you, I did not know he could stomp with the same leg twice. I did not realize he was coded to do that. I love being locked into my attacks and not having knowledge of bosses. That is a powerful combo. Not in my favor. Now, at least they're kind enough to reset this elevator every time, because, like, if I had to deal with the Turtle Knight just hanging out up here after getting embarrassed like that, I'm not allowed to say what I would do to myself on YouTube. They would take down my channel. You know, despite everything, I would still, like, argue that Last Giant is probably the best. No. Why am I insane? Why am I insane, dude? Literally, not Champion Gundyr, it's just regular Gundyr, but Gundyr exists. Why am I about to say this is the best starting boss of any Souls game? I can't be given that kind of benefit of the doubt to Dark Souls 2. Come on now, be so for real. Anyways, easy fight, easy life. Soldier key. Before we hop off here, we're gonna go ahead and see if this works over here. I don't remember. Nope. Alright, well, I think that's a pretty solid stopping place for right now. We're gonna get ourselves back to Majula and get some more levels into our stinking freaking adaptability. So I will catch y'all gamers in the next video. Say goodbye, Django. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's blind, so he doesn't know where he's waving. How cute. Y'all have a good one now.